Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today I'm reviewing this mini ASIC miner that can fit on your desk. It's not much larger as far as height goes than like a little chapstick BlizzDex thing. But this isn't the one that you saw us review before, although it kind of looks the same. You may be thinking about this guy. Yeah, the original one was smaller, half as powerful, and also half the power consumption. So still, it's not a bad unit. They've packed more power into this mini ASIC miner, and if you listen, still super quiet. Sounds quieter than, say, like most desk fans. So today we're gonna be reviewing the Handshake Goldshell HNS miner here, and this is the HS1-Plus. Because it's like the HS1 model reviewed before, but now there's a plus on it, which means it's a different model. Because ASIC miners have some of the most confusing naming conventions you've ever seen in anything in this world. So let's go ahead and jump into this review, but first, Tails, the best Shiba Inu in the world, or Resident Dogecoin, she just had some ice cream for lunch. She's an animal, literally. All right, Goldshell. Goldshell is the company. They make HS, in this case, HS1 miners. HS3 is their bigger and more powerful standard ASIC looking miner device. An ASIC is an application specific integrated circuit miner. It's these purpose-built machines. They have ASIC chips inside of them, and these chips do one thing. In this case, these chips are designed to mine the Handshake mining algorithm. So even though there's a bigger version, these smaller units are so efficient that they're actually still profitable, and these larger versions are incredibly profitable. Last time I checked, they make like 50 bucks a day, but they're also listed at about a price point of $5,000, and they're even out of stock. If you watched our previous review video on this little guy, yeah, everything's been fine with them. It's been mining fine, working well, and so I don't have it on because I have the HS1-Plus in that spot, and we are accruing a lot of freaking mining devices to the point I think I'm gonna have like a VoskCoin garage sale soon. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, help us at 150k subs, and you'll also be updated whenever we get around to having a garage sale with all our stuff. Gonna be good prices and some unique gear, sometimes hard to find. But moving on from the HS1, we are reviewing the HS1-Plus. The difference here is that this claims to use 115 watts at a mining speed of about 105 gigahash a second. The previous one was at 57 watts, but in our review, we actually found that the power consumption of it was about 63 watts, and that's because we're using 120 volt typical US residential electric, which the power supply that it comes with does easily work with. And sometimes you see, or not sometimes, all the time you see a slightly lower power efficiency when you do that, as opposed to using 240 volt, 220 volt, basically industrial electric, to keep that description short. So the key differences here is that, one, you can't even buy the original one anymore. They do have the Plus, and it's with and without a power supply. To power this guy, all you need is one PCIe port. So if you've got anything in already that can do this, you're better off just kind of using your own power supply or piggybacking it on something else. If you don't, then you can just buy the associated power supply. It's not exactly a great deal on a power supply, but it's not the worst deal we've ever seen either. And if you just want to open it up, plug it in and go, then you'll want to go with this one. In our testing here, we are using the HandyMiner OS. And this is different than the Goldshell miner that we used previously, which looks like this. The HandyMiner looks cooler. I mean, come on. We got a dark theme, ladies and gentlemen. Sure, you can do a light mode. Oh, yeah, if you want. But come on, it's all about the dark themes. I am so happy that they have become a mainstream thing finally. So we're getting them in like every web page. It's built right into iOS and everything in between. Both of these OSs are good because out of them you can control more than one miner. So say you want to get two for whatever reason, you can do that, or you have an original and you want an HS1-Plus as well. Click, click, there they are. The absolute coolest thing, and I wish that we would see this so much more often, is that they're kind of gamifying mining operating systems. We've been talking about this for years, and it's like nobody really does it. But and it's not too much. I mean, it just counts your all-time shares. But that's really cool data, because I would love to know how many shares I've submitted on the Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains mining, because it's a pretty decent amount. And I don't know, that'd just be cool. Like, weird flex. Okay, yeah. I submitted 1 million shares. What'd you do? But as far as like actually setting it up, you literally just plug in a USB to, say, like your gaming computer or something, and then you can plug in the power supply and make sure everything's plugged in together. You know, we got the wall connected, power supply connected to the miner, and then you'll see it pop up, or you should hopefully see it pop up here in the dashboard. You click it, and you click, in this case, you know, I click pause, but you would be clicking start. And once that happens, it'll go ahead and start. You'll see the session shares picked back up because I already had it running. And I'll go ahead and X out of this one. But if you go ahead and just run this from the start, it looks like this. And then you realize you're looking sus. Click that, and then you'll see it kick off. As far as setting this up, they do have a written tutorial guide here. And I'll have it linked down in the video description below, but you can come here, you can watch that if you want to. The main thing here is just that you need this driver. Okay, so I had already installed this for the HS1, so I didn't need to do it again. But you need this driver if your computer doesn't already have it. Once you get that installed, other than that, all you just need is a miner. So you can use like their official Goldshell one, or they have officially endorsed and are recommending the HandyMiner option that we just showed you here as well. So before we talk about the mining profitability of this efficient miner, and to be clear, it does make much more money than it burns, I want to talk to you about today's video sponsor, Martkist, which is cool because they are giving away a $600 current valuation masternode that has a monthly income of about $42. A yearly income about $500. So you're getting $600 that would hopefully make you $500 over the next year. It's crypto, so you never know. That could be 3,000 or that could be 10 bucks. It's crypto. You never know. What is their coin anyway? The ticker MARTK. Block time 60 seconds. Block size 6 megabytes. Algorithm SHA-256. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a mineable cryptocurrency. 20% of the minted blocks go to masternode rewards, and the collateral for that is 18,000 coins. Max supply of 37 million. Compare that to, say, Bitcoin's 21 million. And they have recently created a wrapped ERC20 token, WMARTK. And with this, you know, they're able to participate in things like all the crazy DeFi, Uniswap craziness that's going on. So this is a little bit more information about their wrap token, and then they also have a new 3-tier staking program where you can stake 1,000, 9,000, 18,000 of their wrap tokens for 30, 90, and 365 days. They also have another project launched that they called AltRap. This platform is allowing you to exchange your coins for wrap tokens and use them in certain transactions. So for example, here we can go and wrap their coin, and so we could be like wrapping 100 coins, and you'll see the associated fees right there. That wasn't a good example. 10,000 is better because it looks like these are kind of like static fees. So you can go ahead and do that, connect your wallet, and you'll be able to participate. And then just like this, you click, and you can unwrap your coins. Seems like they've got a lot going on, but let's look at the mining profitability of the HS1-Plus. Okay, so real simple. We look at the payouts here, ignore the first one. Pretty much we're getting 7 handshake coins a day. You can see the miner performance, smooth, steady, stable, poolside. We are averaging, well actually it'll tell me my average. My 24-hour hash rate is 99.44 gigahash a second, slightly below the advertised rate there, but you know, that could be due to the mining pool or my connection, or the miners just not reaching 105 gigahash a second. So, you know, TBD, there's a lot of factors at play. 7 coins to dollars. That's $1 a day. And you're like, dude, you're making a video about a machine that makes $1 a day. Well, it's a machine that costs $300 that makes $1 a day currently, which means that it would break even in less than a year, which as far as investments go, not investment advice, but that's a pretty freaking good investment. Tell me what else you can buy that breaks even in less than a year. Sure, cryptocurrency, super risky, super volatile. It may not happen. And I get that. And personally, with miners, I like to see a 3-month projected break-even period. But that's, not always the case. That's best case scenario. If you see a projection to break even in under a year, that's not bad. When you start to see like 5-10 years, start to get a little worried. Personally, I'm mining directly to an exchange, not recommended, but I'm sick of having like 100 wallets to take care of and keep up with. So my Handshake gets deposited right here automatically, and I even earn a little bit of interest on it per their exchange. Sure, if it gets hacked, goes down, it's game over. But if you want to be lazy like me and deposit your Handshake right there, got a link out in the video description. If you're wondering how many people have signed up with my link for HotBit, that's 0. But we haven't shared it yet. Remember guys, I don't share links and stuff like that because I'm trying to pimp a bunch of affiliate and referral codes on you all. But if you do watch the video and you find the information useful and you do decide that you're going to use HotBit anyway, we really appreciate it when you say use our link. And we did sign up to be an affiliate with Goldshell, so if you use our link for that in the video description below, then we get like 4% or something. And so now that begs the question is like, do you recommend this? Should you buy this miner? Well, maybe you don't want to like hear the words I say because I said I've got an affiliate link now. So, I just want to, pimp it on you. Wrong. Okay, to be honest, I wouldn't recommend the miner. I think that the price versus the break-even point versus the coin you're mining, or I shouldn't say versus, in conjunction with the coin you're mining here, it's just too risky for my taste. If you've got no other miners and you want to get into this, this is not the worst $300 you can spend in cryptocurrency. This is a cool device, it's fun, it's great to learn, and if $300 is not a lot to you or something you're willing to risk here, then maybe you should buy this if it's interesting. Or maybe if you look into Handshake HNS and you think that project's cool, what a cool way to participate, get those coins, and support the network. On the flip side, if you're looking at this as just a money-making venture, you want to take $300 and you want to turn it into more than $300, I think this is risky. So I guess my recommendation is kind of like, based off the criteria beforehand, this might be the right buy for you, or it might not. It's not something I'm going to build a farm out of, especially when there's a bigger, better unit. If I could get my hands on the bigger unit for like $3,000, and that's something I'd be really interested about. $5,000, it pushes that break-even point out, again, somewhere around like a year. And it's just risky. If Bitmain comes out and drops a bunch of additional Handshake ASIC miners, we're going to be in trouble. So at the end of the day, I want to see more miners from Goldshell. I think they're doing a good job. Out of all the ASIC companies I've seen, they honestly seem like one of the better examples. I've tested 2 of their miners so far. They both work well, basically as advertised. And that's really all you can ask for when it comes to this stuff, because you would be surprised how many miners that we receive that either don't mine close to what they're supposed to, or don't work all the way, or don't even work at all. Some of those videos never even make it to YouTube. So that's our review on the Goldshell HS1-Plus. Good miner, good size, like the versatility. If you want to buy it, it's up to you. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. We're almost at 150K, so please help us get there. I can't even believe we're saying that. That's so cool. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below, join the giveaway if you want to, and leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts on the miner. I'll see y'all on the next video.